coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And now the lefty. Aye. Just off the inside edge. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
2 outs, bases empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Hit in the air, left field, Profar. Long run. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, on the hill here today, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. To the right side. Oh, great stop from his backside, and they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside. Off the mark there. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. So here's Riley now. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. Scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park, and here comes Alec Boehm.
Alec Boehm.
That one hammered center field way back there. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now batting Max Kepler.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Sale, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And Sale deals. And that one in there and gets Kepler. That K is his 3rd of the game. JT Realmuto steps in. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
This is Bryson Stott. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And that's down and away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. That one missed. And that's way high. And now 3-1. And it's fouled away. Sale ready. Up and in, ball 4.
First base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brandon Marsh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's a little bit low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs.
Hey.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a foul out of play. Sale delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball. Boom. Throws on to first. Ozuna is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Just off the inside edge. Tied up here in the early going. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting seventh, catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Schwarber hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH, and that one is inside ball 1.
Hey!
Strike 2. Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Turner now. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So Harper stands in. Doubled his first time. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic.
Jared Kelenic.
Wheeler back to work. On the
That
ground.
ball's foul.
And foul ball. Let's go, Jared. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Orlando Arcia. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
The shortstop
Ball 2.
takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count. We got full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Harris
Ball,
stands
man.
in now, looks at that one inside. And another
No.
ball.
Ball, that's in.
That's ball
Ball
4.
4.
Tried another
Big, big.
fastball, but missed the spot.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And that one in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. And that is that. Braves strand 1. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Atlanta. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Nasty pitch right there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their
1-1.
way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back there. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Real Muto takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball sail. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Foul ball. And there's a ball.
1-1.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Truist Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one missed.
2 balls.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard ground ball, base 9. Man at first with 1 gone. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Olsen stands at first with one out. That misses. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one hit the knees for a strike. And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 left for Atlanta, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's way outside. And the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 at second. On to Olsen. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fastball is outside. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Kelman in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And
Ball
misses
inside.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Now he breaks his bat. Slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Orlando Arcia, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Out towards left center. Kepler sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, top 6. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Sale back to work. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 also throwing. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Harper, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pulls that one foul. Double play ball to second. Over to Arcia. That's one. On to Olsen. That's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. Here's Profar down. Check swing. Did he go? No.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Curve in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Outside low, and a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Here's Austin Riley. And ball 1.
Inside.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joe
Number
Ross.
41, Joe Ross.
Nailed it. There you go. Yeah. Let's go. That away. Atta kid.
Here's Matt Olson down. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike one. There's the strike at the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. Harper. He takes it on his own. Finally gets the first out here on the
Now
grounder.
batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's ball two.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Still only one out here in the inning. That one drilled left field and foul ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 6-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's going to be Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kelnick in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Right back to him on the mound. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. We're through 6 full. Braves 6 and the Phillies 2. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher JT Realmuto.
Here comes Realmuto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. One down, base is empty. A changeup missing, and it's 2-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one pulled foul. The Phils down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley makes the play, and that's the third out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching for
Jose Ruiz gets the ball now.
Number 66. Jose Ruiz.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That clips a corner. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. Next pitch is outside.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Inside, just missed. He swings and fouls one off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
One down. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Ball.
In the dirt. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one missing low. Harris leads off first with one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Misses inside. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And there's a foul ball. That one is upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one inside, and the count is 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 3-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and he breaks his
Infield
bat.
fly. Batter's out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kepler makes the grab, and that is the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-2. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Just missed.
Outside.
Well, these Phillies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
That one off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Now fly ball to right center. Harris sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3. That's in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ouch.
Timeout.
He had
That ball
2
got him.
strikes on him, and he hit him.
Whew, you never want to see a pitch that close to someone's head. Lucky right there, his shoulder got in the way.
Trey Turner now 0 for 3 in this one. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around second is Schwarber. And he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. In there at the knees. 0-1. Second and third here. 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And Harper down on strikes.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Pierce Johnson.
Pierce Johnson.
Nick Castellanos digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Give it to him, Bryce.
First
Ball
pitch,
one.
and he just misses.
1-0.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Johnson fires. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 6-4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
the ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. And a curve
that
misses
pitch is out.
outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Max Kepler would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Helpful.
The tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. And the tying run
that's ball
is
4.
on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
So the tying run at second. Not
Two
even
balls,
close
no strike.
there. And that's ball 2. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Braves 6 and the Phillies 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit.
Designated hitter, Marcelo Ozuna.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and
We
a
got a
strike.
ball, 1 strike.
Stay hot up there.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Man at first, nobody out. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ozuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So here's Murphy now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Sean Murphy.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt. To second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos makes the catch, inning over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Raisel.
Here's JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And he deals. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Kelman makes the play, and there's one away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Iglesias, 35 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Outside with a breaking ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Last chance for the Phillies. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.